just leaving Vernon, leaving Kalamalka Lake, leaving my sister and Dylan and Osha and Rio and Paul and Louise there, and heading to Kelowna. One big sort of problem is though the fact that the railroad ties have recently been pulled up, and so you have these things sticking out of the ground sometimes, which is not a problem when they're sticking out like that because I can see them, but when they're just below the ground and underneath the snow, that becomes a problem. So I've got a couple really nice big gashes in my skis. And also today, my boot finally actually fell apart, so I've got my cable on and that's actually holding my boot in place reasonably well. It's almost just hanging on by a thread of rubber, so I had to put on the cable, and thankfully that's working, and I'm able to continue skiing towards Kelowna in this beautiful snow. I'm getting into Kelowna here, skiing along the railway tracks. YLW, Kelowna International Airport. Thinking about all those people luxuriously flying through the sky. No envy, not at all. I'm fine. I'm quite happy here. I'm quite happy just going slow, taking it easy. No need to get on a plane. Not me, no. Started off, I skied from Vernon, did an interview with Global on the way, which apparently aired nationally, which is amazing. First national coverage, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then I was met by my good, awesome friend Warren. Surprised me with a fat bike. Thank you to Fresh Air. I was able to bike the last 16K into Kelowna, which was great because it would have been annoying skiing or walking through the city. Sunday I had an interview in the morning with Shaw TV, and then Monday morning I had a radio interview with CBC, and then I went up to the Constable Neil Bruce Middle School, did 2 presentations to grade 7, 8, 9 kids, and then I went up to Warren School, which is elementary, Rose Valley School, went back down into Kelowna and had an interview with Castanet, I think it was. And then Tuesday, I biked up to North Glenmore School, which was a bunch of grade 6s. They were awesome. Another interview that afternoon, some other station, I'm not sure. And then the next morning, I had an interview on the radio, and then, yeah, I went to yoga. I left Kelowna, and today I biked on a bike that was way too small for me, about 25K from Kelowna to Peachland. And now I'm walking up out of Peachland here. When I started walking out of Peachland, I was walking in the rain, and thankfully now it's drying out, it's getting colder. Now I'm walking in the snow, so hopefully I have a bit more of a dry sleep tonight. Not sure how how's my backpack looking? Is it looking soaked? Yeah, that's a bit of a concern. Hopefully I don't have a soaking wet sleeping bag. Hopefully I'm gonna hit into some snow, a bit more snow here where I can actually ski. Time to ski. In the snow, here I go, in the snow. In the snow, ho, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Breaking trail. My feet disappear pretty much every step. And there's the trees of tomorrow. I used to plant trees for a couple of years. Loved it. It's by far the hardest work I've ever done. Some days I'd plant up to, 3,000 or 4,000 trees in a day. All these little seedlings that you could see right now I would do for sure. But I never got to see them grow up to this. These guys are probably 2 or 3 years old now. Maybe more depending on how much snow is hiding their branches. Tough to say. Wondering how many of them will survive the winter. I'm assuming all of them will. They're pretty tough trees, these pine, I believe they are. This is my day today, breaking trail on a Forest Service road. This is my day today, hey, hey, hey. Boom, chickadee-da, boom, chickadee-doo, boom, 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 boom.